Yo, what is going on, guys? CWpoke here, back with a brand new video. Last summer, I made a video speculating specific Mega Evolutions of legendaries and mythical Pokemon that I wanted to see in the new Pokemon Sun and Moon titles. And now that Sun and Moon is out, of course several fans are already speculating on what's next in the series. Pokemon Stars, a rumored title for the Nintendo Switch, seems to be Sun and Moon but moved over to Nintendo's new home console, which could be a very interesting spin for the traditionally handheld series. While Pokemon Stars is nowhere near confirmed yet, and Mega Evolution doesn't seem to be getting too much attention from Game Freak at the moment, the point of these videos is to look at awesome fan art by talented artists and seeing what could be for new Pokemon forms. So this video is part 2 of my original top 10 mythical megas list. The artists in this video are linked down below, so any particular artwork that you enjoy, be sure to show that artist support directly. And before we begin, I have a question for you guys. Do you think Pokemon Stars will actually happen? Do you believe in the rumors? Be sure to tell me why in the comment section down below. And now let's jump straight into this top 10 mythical Mega Evolution wishlist for Pokemon Stars. Hoenn's legendary Pokemon do a really cool job of having very historic backgrounds full of mystery, and their designs also do a good job at showcasing that ancient story. Starting off today's list at number 10, Regirock is a legendary Pokemon with a really cool Mega Evolution fan art that would add to that origin story. This Mega Regirock could even pass for a new Primor version, showing the ancient yet strangely futuristic looking Regirock. This design is interesting because it looks like it'd switch up a lot of what Regirock is, going from less bulky to significantly faster and more offensive. This would make for an interesting twist, having trainers think this Regirock is on the team to tank hits, when it quickly Primal Reverts or Mega Evolves into a fast offensive threat dealing heavy damage. Next up on the list is a little nod to my OG team back in the Go days, Team Mystic. Articuno makes this list at number 9 with a design that simply blew me away with the quality. This Mega Articuno looks like something that stepped out of a Frozen sequel with its crystallized form. And ice has always been one of my favorite elements in traditional games and stories, so this design and legendary happen to be one of my favorites that I've ever seen. Looking at this Mega Articuno, I'd give it a brand new ability called Diamond Cloak. Since ice types are plagued with a number of weaknesses, Diamond Cloak eliminates both a fire and rock weakness to the Pokemon. This would help Mega Articuno maintain a strong presence on the field, being weak to less and having strong bulk and special attack to leave opponents frozen in defeat. Sinnoh's Pixie of Knowledge teleports into number 8 spot. Uxie is a psychic type who functions as a slightly more offensively diverse Cresselia, having a number of strong special attacks under its belt while lacking the special attack to really make it work. Mega Uxie has a design that reminds me a lot of a sage-like figure, and seeing as Uxie's theme is knowledge, I think that the design is spot on. Maintaining that strong bulk but adding some special attack seems like a strong addition to the Psychic Mega Evolutions kit, as Uxie could be built around tanking hits and recovering, or having a tank-like role in dishing out damage while being able to handle opponents. Team Plasma made ground for one of the most realistic yet interesting evil teams since back in the Rocket days of Gen 1 and 2. Genesect, an ancient Pokemon that was modified by the evil team for their own pursuits, has the potential for a one-of-a-kind Mega Evolution at number 7. While Team Plasma, as far as we know, isn't making a comeback, there is a cameo appearance from Colress in Sun and Moon, which could lead for an interesting side story in Pokemon Stars. Team Plasma's secret project. Learning about Kalos' Mega Evolution, Colress' curiosity struck as he attempted and succeeded in creating a man-made Megastone and form for Genesect. This Mega Genesect looks absolutely incredible. The interesting part of its design is how it still looks like it can fit onto those drives in order to change the type of Technoblast. I came up with a personal idea. Since Genesect has been manipulated by humans, its man-made Megastone comes in the form of an upgraded drive, having the potential to come in various types, allowing both the ability to Mega Evolve while still carrying a specific drive. Moving on to number 6's spot goes to the original mythical Pokemon, Mew. This adorable mythical is a fan favorite for many, and a Mega Evolution could have a lot of interesting twists on the ancestral Pokemon. Sorting through numerous designs, I actually decided to go with this one. It's simple yet effective, and the bubble surrounding it reminds me of the bubble that Mew is often seen in during movie and video game appearances. The ability I created for it is Mega Force. This ability allows Mega Mew to start every battle off in that special bubble, which blocks status conditions and holds for half of Mew's full HP value. So essentially it works like an automatic substitute that hangs on for half of Mew's HP value rather than a quarter like a regular substitute. But the the design for Mega Mew is simple enough to leave a lot up to interpretation, so I want to ask you guys, what kind of ability and stat boost would you give this Mega Mew? I'm curious to read all of your guys' creative answers, so be sure to leave your answer in the comment section down below. Halfway through this Mega Evolution list takes us back to Johto with Entei. This legendary beast has always had a strong appearance, but Mega Entei takes that image and gets even stronger. This design looks like it just stepped out of a legendary history book, also looking like more of a primal than a Mega, but either way the artist buffed Entei up with a flashy new Fire Steel type combination, which could be pretty cool, although it would open up for some new weaknesses that Entei probably wouldn't appreciate too well. But if this Mega Evolution winds up getting faster and more aggressive, with the right kind of ability, those new threats may not even be able to live to see themselves inflict damage on this beast. Number 4 spot takes us back to the Unova region with another Gen 5 legendary, although this one is oddly specific, Kyurem-B. This specific form of Kyurem was one of the best mega forms I saw for Kyurem's 3 forms overall, so I had to go with it. Plus, you guys know I'm a sucker for when the artist also includes a shiny form in their design. While this design is a bit more cartoony than the real version would probably end up being, the details still show just how powerful a Mega Kyurem-B would wind up being. I mean, the original one is already incredibly fearsome. Because of the sharp ice design surrounding it, I would like to see Mega Kyurem-B literally take the role of a glass cannon, something that seems to decimate its foes with strong offense, but is still capable of being put down by a couple of strong attacks. In my previous video, I left a teaser about the second half of a particular Alolan legendary duo, Lunala. Staying true to my promises, number 3 spot is reserved for the mysterious Lunala. I wound up falling in love with this legendary's design, being a very good companion in my opinion to a specific character in Alola, and doing a good job of being the mascot of Pokemon Moon. This time around we have a Mega form, or as the author calls it, an Astral form for Lunala. I think it would be cool to imagine this form is more or less the true form of Lunala in this universe, while its normal form is from the Ultra Beast realm that was hinted at in the Pokedex. As an added bonus, here's the Astral form of Solgaleo as well. Astral Solgaleo also looks like he could be more of an early form compared to his original design. I think this would be an interesting twist to stars, since the Ultra Beast plotline itself was a little underdeveloped in my opinion. Continuing with the space theme for Pokemon Stars, Deoxys is on this list for our number 2 spot. This alien Pokemon had a significant role in the series for being one of the first Pokemon to undergo numerous form changes that would later become a staple in various species of Pokemon. A Mega Deoxys would be a very kind nod to the Pokemon that really helped push forms in general. This Mega Deoxys truly builds off its DNA based name and still passes on the alien theme that it normally has. The tricky thing with a Mega Deoxys though is that each form specializes in a certain stat spread. In this case, I think a fast and dual offensive Deoxys with a little bit more bulk would really be the best way to go. And to further differentiate Mega Deoxys from its other forms, I think either adding a fighting type to it or giving it a special ability like adaptability would probably be one of the best ways to set it apart from just being another form. Pokemon X and Y, being the game that introduced Mega Evolutions, has also introduced something fairly interesting. Dual Mega Evolutions, with Charizard and Mewtwo having 2 separate Mega forms. With the rumored Z version that never ended up happening, many people thought Charizard and Mewtwo X would happen, but who's to say they still can't do something like that? Closing off this list at number 1 is Mega Mewtwo Z. While Mewtwo X is a well-built fighter and Mewtwo Y is a smaller, faster version, Mewtwo Z builds off of the human interference theme of Sun and Moon and rocks custom-fit armor to help boost its abilities all around. Mega Mewtwo Z could have a relevant part in the story of Pokemon Stars by being a failed experiment by the Aether Foundation, having grown way too strong for captivity and running off to an abandoned island near Alola with its Mega Stone. I think Mega Mewtwo Z's special gimmick to help it stand out against the other 2 forms would be in its ability, and those 2 orbs surrounding Mewtwo Z hint that they'd have something to do with it. Orbs of Harmony. For you Overwatch fans, yes, it's definitely inspired by Zenyatta. What this ability would do is reduce super effective damage by 25% when affecting Mewtwo. On the contrary, when Mewtwo deals super effective damage, it's boosted by 25%. For those of you who don't understand the reference, the orbs are like the Harmony and Discord orbs. Orbs with the power to heal and protect teammates while exploiting weaknesses of opponents and dealing extra damage. With an ability like this, Mega Mewtwo Z has the potential to top the throne of one of the strongest Megas out there. And just like that, this top 10 mythical and legendary mega evolution list is over. I hope you guys enjoyed the video as much as I've enjoyed making it. If you did, don't forget to smash that like button and share the video with any other Pokemon fans that you may know. Also, if you are new here, feel free to subscribe if you're interested in seeing my newer videos as soon as they're released. Also, be sure to check out some of my other videos by clicking the annotations. These two videos are my top 10 Alolan Megas and my top 10 shiny Pokemon. A list that might need to get updated soon if that's a hint for anything coming soon. Thanks again for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.